Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime, and I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a minute. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. Go on and grab yourself something to drink, get you a snack, whatever it is that you may enjoy doing while you watch my videos. This one's going to be a long one. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some horrible news. Not necessarily horrible, but I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I'm happy, with everything, all the movies that we got. I am. I'm glad that it at least came to fruition. I was alive to see it. I was able to go with my children back then, even up until taking my 4-year-old to go see Transformers 1. But sadly, ladies and gentlemen, it is over. That's right. Hasbro stops financing movies. They will stop co-financing all movie projects. This dude, Chris Cox, pause, is going through a challenging transition focusing on video games and digital entertainment to offset declining toy sales and underperforming movie ventures. He was a gamer, blah, 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 blah. The company highlights that Transformers 1 underperformed financially. And we're going to get to that. Under his leadership, Hasbro is investing heavily in gaming. Wait, why? Why? First of all, let's start with that. Why? Y'all have been working on Reactivate for 7 years now, 8 years. And you want us to put our faith in it. So I'm guessing we're going to just keep getting more mobile games and games like Galactic Trials. Because it's been since 2010 since we saw a great game in 2012, War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, and Devastation. And that was it. That was so long ago. Like a lot of y'all that like are on here that make videos or whatever were like children when those games came out. And same with the movies. So that's why it's kind of sad, because a lot of y'all that I see and I watch also that have YouTube channels about Transformers or whatever, this might have been your first time, actually seeing them. And this is what kicked off your love for the franchise and buying the toys. And now you're in your mid-20s or whatever. And, now that's what happened. Let me tell you this. I enjoyed 2007. I enjoyed Revenge of the Fallen. I enjoyed Dark of the Moon. Bumblebee. Loved it. I'm actually doing the stop motion for Bumblebee now. But here's what I want to tell you all at Hasbro, because I know y'all listen to us also. Number one, we don't need a star-studded cast for every single movie. Give us Peter Cullen, Frank Welker, call it a day. That's it. Now she did fine. Haley Steinfeld, I believe her name is. She did great. She wasn't somebody like Chris Hemsworth or Scarlett Johansson or Michael Keegan. It wasn't somebody like that. That's where your budget went. We did not need to have these star-studded people doing the voices, which made everybody mad in the first place, because we wanted to hear Peter Cullen and we wanted to hear Frank Welker in a younger tone. But, Like, did we really need Marky Mark? Did we really need, Do we really need John Cena? Do we need whatever her name is? Shia LaBeouf, y'all had me at Shia LaBeouf. Like, I was a little concerned then. But, like, Marky Mark. Y'all put Marky Mark in the movie and whatever her name was, Nicolai, whatever. I'm sure they charged y'all $1 million. Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, these are Avengers. Brian, D6, I can't think of his name right now. Brian Henry. Whatever. Regardless, he's super duper famous. I'm sure a lot of y'all's budget went to paying them to do the voices, which was unnecessary. I'm so emotional. I just knocked half my collection over. But with that being said, and then this, I don't understand. And okay, even with Rise of the Beast, you toned it down, but then you got Pete Davidson, who I'm sure he took a good bit of the budget. So, and then you say the toys were underwhelming. Y'all tried to pass off some crazy stuff to us in Earthspark, which Earthspark started off good. I did. I watched the very first few episodes or whatever. But, I don't know, it had that weird wokeness to it that no one needs in a cartoon or a children to adults franchise. I understand you want to appeal to grown-ups and appeal to children too, but man, come on, man. But there were times in Transformers franchise movie history where I felt like, okay, I'm good. Like, yeah, I don't even want to go into that. The whole skids and mud flap thing was when I started being like, all right, I'm getting tired of these movies. And then when we heard about, Transformers 1 coming, we were like, finally, a movie with no humans. And then what do? You buy expensive humans to voice the robots in the movie and then yell at us about the budget. It didn't do well. I know it hit. I know people. I've seen people that bootlegged it on YouTube. It had 500,000 views in like the first day. So somebody watched it. I myself, I loved Transformers 1. Still, I watched it today. Well, me and my son watched it today. More or less, we raced Hot Wheels while it was on TV. But the point is, it's one of those kind of movies where I feel a connection like to him because he's little and it's bright. It appeals to both of us. I know who the people are on the screen. He just cares about the colors, and it's a soothing movie, and my daddy likes. But like y'all, you know what I mean? Like all these people, all this money that y'all put into everything else, the flying everybody to Peru, y'all, had all these epic backdrops. Y'all shut down Chicago for a couple of them. Detroit, y'all shut down, y'all destroyed a whole ball field for was the Age of Extinction or whatever. And I'm sure it cost millions to put that back. Whether some of it was CGI or not, y'all understand what I'm saying. Hasbro, don't come at us and tell us, well, it's y'all's fault. Y'all not buying the toys and you're not watching the movies, so we're not going to do it anymore. That wasn't us. Us fans went, saw it a few times, downloaded it on Amazon Prime the night it came out. And then this is my other thing. How you going So we're going to have a Dungeons and Dragons Transformers crossover, and the toy company is no longer focusing on movies. Okay, fine. Well, can focus on getting us the rest of the cast of Armada. Focus on getting us the rest of the cast of G1 even. Get us the rest of the movie toys that everybody's asking for Revenge of the Fallen and the original Transformers movie. Give us some studio series that the people are asking for. I know it's channels that I watch every day that can't state enough. Even however they feel about the Bayverse movies, they still want a new studio series Stratosphere or a new studio series of whoever the movie toys. We're just now getting Stinger next year from a movie that came out that long ago. So maybe y'all did the right thing by clearing out whoever you need to clear out, but I would like to see y'all work a little faster. And it's just it blows my mind. This was also in one of the, if you click on, I saw the whole thing on TFW 2005. It's all over YouTube today. Shout out to Super Robot Ed. When I opened up my phone this morning, that was the first video I saw that made me choose violence also. It's your buddy the 14th Prime. Rest in peace, Transformers movies.